G'day, welcome to Todd's Kitchen. In the past I've made many different types of pizza crusts. I've made normal pizza crust, I've made 2-ingredient pizza crust, I've made cauliflower pizza crust, and this one's just as good and it's also pretty healthy too. It's also keto friendly. So join me today as I make my version of coconut flour pizza crust. Now we're going to start off with the main ingredient, and that's our coconut flour. So into a mixing bowl we're going to place in half a cup of coconut flour, followed by 2 tablespoons of Psyllium Husk, then some salt, a tablespoon of olive oil, and 1 cup of warm water. Okay, so firstly we're going to use a spoon, mix it up, and then we're just going to get in there with our hands and knead it for about a minute, just so it's all well combined. Now if you find that it's too dry, add a little bit of water, or if it's too wet, just add a little bit more coconut flour. Okay, so once it's relatively mixed like so, just get in with our hands and we're just going to knead it for about a minute, just so it's all combined. And that's it, that's all we have to do. Now I'm just going to put it all into one big ball, and what we're going to do is we're just going to let this rest for about 10 minutes, and that'll just give a chance for the Psyllium Husk to absorb all that water. So it'll dry out a bit, but that's exactly how you want it, so we get to a nice doughy consistency for our pizza dough. Okay, now that our dough's rested, now it's nice and firm. So I've got some non-stick parchment paper, we're just going to place it on that. And on top of that, another piece of parchment paper. Now that'll just prevent everything from sticking. So with a rolling pin, we're just going to roll it out to the desired shape and thickness. Now, like other pizzas, you can do this a thick crust or a thin crust. So just try your best to keep it in a rough circle. But try and keep it uniform in its thickness throughout, just so we get even cooking. So once done, just remove our top layer, and keeping it on the parchment paper, we're just going to place it onto a pizza pan. And this is optional, but I'm just going to cut off the outer edges so it's in a rough circle, just so it looks more like a proper round pizza base. So now what we have to do is just pre-bake it in the oven. So we're going to place this into a preheated oven at 220 degrees Celsius or 430 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 minutes. Okay, now that we've pre-baked our base, as you can see, it's just starting to go brown on the outside. That means it's perfect. You don't want to overdo it. So I'm trying to keep this as keto as possible, so I'm going to use my homemade keto barbecue sauce. And I'll leave a link in the description to my keto playlist where you'll find my keto barbecue as well as keto tomato sauce. And I'll also leave a link at the end of this video that you can tap on. That'll take you to the same playlist. So I'm just going to spread on our barbecue sauce, but of course you can use any type of sauce that you like. Next we're going to add the one ingredient no pizza could do without, and that's cheese. And the good thing is, cheese is keto friendly. There's no carbs or sugar. So you can use any cheese that you want, be it mozzarella or tasty cheese. I'm just using like a Mexican blend that I picked up from Costco. Now lastly I'm going to add some pepperoni. So I'm making a pepperoni pizza. Now you can use any type of topping that you like. You can use ham, dare I say pineapple. And do you like pineapple on a pizza? Personally I do. Leave a comment down below, let me know if you like pineapple on a pizza as well. And that's it. It is really that simple just to dress your pizza. So we're just going to place it back in the oven. So we're going to keep it at 220 degrees and we're going to cook it for about 8 minutes. Basically just until the cheese is just melted. And there we have our delicious coconut dough base pizza, topped with pepperoni. I mean, how simple is that? It's actually easier than making a traditional pizza base, and much healthier too, because you really cut out all those carbs. So it's incredibly delicious, incredibly simple, and much healthier than a traditional pizza base. And then all you have to do is just choose which topping that you want to use. You can use anything that you like, it's really up to you. It doesn't have to be healthy, it doesn't have to be no carb, because the pizza base will stand on its own because it's delicious. Trust me, you will love it. And don't forget, leave a comment below, let me know if you like pineapple on your pizza, because I'd really love to know. But whether you put pineapple on your pizza or not, either way, this coconut based pizza is going to taste simply delish.